Hello, I'm Yvonne Chido, a mindset coach, and today I have a very incredibly important topic, which is the topic of mental health, particularly for women. As women, I understand that we wear many hats. It's either you are a mother, you are a daughter-in-law, you are a wife, and possibly you are also a sister. What matters the most is that these hats come with many responsibilities. And in the moment of carrying out these responsibilities, you forget to take care of the most important person, who is yourself. So I want you to understand that mental health is as important as your physical health. So it's also important that you pay attention to it. Actually, those two go hand in hand. So I'm going to outline 5 steps that are important for you to take care of your mental well-being. The first step that I'm going to highlight is awareness. It's important for you to be aware that you are going through a process of mental health issues, or maybe you've got a mental health condition. For instance, you might be carrying this load that you feel it's really heavy, but you don't know how to offload it. Or you might be anxious and you're developing, because of the anxiousness, you're developing these negative thoughts. Or you might be running on an empty life where you feel like nothing is being productive in your life. It's good to realize these things, but what is most important is for you not to ignore these things. Then the next step that I'm going to talk about is the aspect of taking rest and setting boundaries. Sometimes here and there you need to understand that resting is something that is of paramount importance. When I talk of resting, I'm not talking of sleeping, because sometimes oversleeping can actually be a signal to say that you're going through probably depression, and probably you're going through anxiety, and it's causing you to want to sleep. But I'm talking of you setting aside, let's say, 15 minutes of your day, and you walk around just refreshing your mind, just re-energizing yourself, or doing some breathing exercises where you take in deep breaths and you take out, or you practice mindfulness. So these will actually help you to at least relax. And doing these things consistently, you'll be amazed at the good effects that they will have on your mental well-being. Then the aspect of setting boundaries, we're talking of, let's say someone comes to you and asks you to do a certain task that you're really not interested in, or maybe you know that you don't even have time for it. There is nothing wrong in saying, no, I can't do it. Because at the end of the day, it's your health that matters. You can't be putting yourself under so much pressure. Then the other aspect that we're going to talk about, the next step that we're going to talk about, is connections. You need to find good connections, particularly good associations and good friends that can uplift your spirit, particularly in those moments where you feel like you are overwhelmed, where you feel like you're going through depression, where you feel like you're going through anxiety. You can talk to a friend. I want you to do this illustration. I want you to do this exercise where you pretend as if you are your best friend, and you write a letter to yourself, telling yourself that you are special, telling yourself that you're unique and you have to take care of yourself. I bet that you're going to be loving in that letter, and you're going to be compassionate with yourself. That's exactly what you're supposed to do, because at the end of the day, you deserve that love, you deserve that compassion. Then another step that I'm going to talk to you about is the aspect of self-care. In as much as I've highlighted in my previous points on the importance of taking care of yourself, self-care is quite important for you. Practicing self-care is not being selfish. Sometimes you just need to distance yourself from everyone. You may decide to go for a nature walk. For instance, I love nature walks because they are therapeutic. They help you to re-energize. They help you to reconnect with yourself and to reconnect with the entire world. So you might want to decide to do your nature walks, or you might want to decide to spoil yourself a little bit. And also, probably, let's say you're going through overwhelming thoughts, you might decide to take a journal and write all those negative thoughts down, and you tear the paper and you throw it in the trash can. This will help you to deal with your negative moments, with the negativity, the negative energy that might be surrounding you. So it's important for you to practice self-care because you are important. In as much as you are giving service to other people, you also need to pay attention to the person that is giving service so that they can give the service with good health. Then the last step that I want you to pay attention to, which is the most important, particularly if you're going through an overwhelming situation where you feel you can't help yourself or you can't talk to a friend and that friend helps you. Particularly when you are now contemplating suicidal thoughts, I encourage you to look for professional help. It's good to go and talk to a therapist because those people are trained so that they know how to make you better. They know how to help you. Sometimes they might even prescribe medication that will help you to deal with the situation. They might also encourage you to join support groups where you get help, you get to listen to other people saying out their testimonies. And at the end of the day, it will actually help you to deal with your own situation. Or you might even talk to your doctor to say, this is what I'm going through, and he will help you through the process. So after having said all this, I want you to talk to every woman who's listening to this. I want you to know that you are important. I want you to know that you are strong. And I want you to know that there is nothing wrong in practicing compassion for yourself. You need to understand that it is important for you to always be healthy because in as much as you have many responsibilities, it calls for a person that is fit. So you've got to be fit physically and you've got to be fit mentally for you to be able to enjoy life. At the end of the day, we want you to be young and glowing because you deserve that glow. You are that flower. So if you feel like you need someone to talk to, I'm available. My number is on the screen. We can still chat. And I also offer coaching services that can actually help you to become a better person. So don't hesitate to be in touch. For now, enjoy the rest of your day.